Well, I usually don't make up a song till the end of the show, but we just finished dinner late, and so you know it's time to start the show. There's nobody here yet. So I'm singing to myself, except for the people who watch later. Hi. It's gonna be an hour that just flies on by. Hey, Keith Reynolds. How you doing, pal? Well, you tuned in just in time. You're gonna have the time of your life. Well, it's 8:02 and we're late tonight. I was just finishing dinner and I wasn't feeling right because I feel a little indigestion because I ate so fast. That's probably more information than you needed to know. In just a couple minutes, we will start the show, baby. The only show. What you doing on a Saturday night? Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't bring you a chair, did I?
No, it's all right.
Hi, it's Laura. Everybody, listen. We're discombobulated. Hi. We're discombobulated tonight because, for reasons that don't concern you at all, but I'll just explain anyway. I just got kind of a late start. I don't know why. It's a Saturday. I have all the time in the world, so I think to myself, well, sure. I will. Hi, Kathy. I think to myself, well, you know, I've got all the time. Hi, Scott, to do the things that I usually do on a Saturday. In this particular instance, I went over to my mom's. I took her some stuff from the store. You don't care. The point is, literally,
You're like, this story's bad.
Literally 6 minutes ago. Excuse me.
We were eating dinner,
and it's like, and I'm stuffing it. I'm literally, it's like a caulking gun going into my mouth because I budgeted my time very, very poorly tonight. But we made it. We did it.
You almost just say cock in your mouth.
I did. I almost said a cock in my mouth. No, a caulking gun. You know. So,
Keith says all the things you usually do on Saturday.
All the things I usually do on a Saturday. One of the things that I didn't do today that I usually do on a Saturday is nap. I did not get a chance to nap today. Anybody take a Saturday nap? Make me jealous. It's time to make Stefan
I don't really
jealous.
take naps.
Yeah. You don't take naps.
I feel like I feel worse after I take a nap.
Is that why?
Yeah, because I wake up and I'm like, oh God, I could sleep a whole night. I don't want this.
The only time that I ever regret taking a nap is when you do one of those fully clothed, over the covers, middle of the day naps where you wake up and it's dark outside and it's just like, Jesus H. Christ, what is happening in reality? You know what I mean? Like you feel like it's next Thursday. Well, you know the kind that I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Where you just you
time warp nap.
I'm just going to lie down for half an hour, you say, and the next thing you know, it's just like there's drool everywhere and it's dark outside. And what the fuck happened? What on earth happened in my life? Did I enter some sort of slipstream whereby I suddenly am? And I don't know, it just feels like you're in kind of in another dimension. Hi, Christina. Hey,
Christina partied her ass off last night. Impressive.
That is very impressive. You know, listen, Christina, we go back a ways. I remember when we used to party our collective asses off together. Don't you? Oh, the naked parties.
I want to know what she means by partied my ass off. Like, is that a old school? I was going to say, Nunez party your ass off? Because well done.
Because if you partied like you used to, Angela says, be right there.
Yeah. Did you party like it was 1996?
7 when we were first hanging out? Because that's some old school partying, let me tell you.
We went to a big party once with Christina Nunez.
In the Santa Cruz Mountains.
Santa Cruz Mountains.
Santa Cruz Mountains, yeah. It was a Halloween party.
Was it?
Yes, it was. And there were pot brownies going constantly to the point where you kind of didn't even need to eat them. You just walk in the kitchen. It's like, wow, okay, I'm high. Hi, everybody. Hi. So
that was back when I was a clean teen, so I was the designated driver.
Laura was the designated driver back then. Didn't indulge.
I'm no longer the designated driver.
Yeah. I don't know. One of the things that I'm doing in the New Year's is slowing down on the old drinking. And I'm thinking about the edible scene. Anybody recommend edibles? Now, the thing that I would like with an edible is that it was consistent, right? Like in the same way that you pop open a can of beer.
So scared,
why you get what you get. Like, I know what I'm going to get with this right here. With an edible, I'm hoping it's that same experience, because God knows taking a bong hit or any way that you smoke marijuana, wildly inconsistent. And with how strong marijuana is now,
I know.
You have very little margin for error.
We've been getting a lot of because we, I guess, have been discussing how we don't drink on the weekdays anymore. And so we've been getting a lot of advertisements for, it's called Feals. It's
F-E-A-L-S.
like a gummy company.
Gross. But I'm tempted. And so it basically says, take one for relaxation time, take two to feel something. I'm like,
take three to party like it's 1999.
I guess
right?
So. Yeah. Just, when the windows of perception are cleansed, you can be right there with Aldous Huxley. That's where the Doors got their name. Did you know? By the way, those of you who have ring cams, I know that there are several of you. Do you ever catch yourself on a ring cam and you forget that you're being filmed? You know what I'm talking about? Like it'll say, like, you'll get a notification on your phone as we do. It's like, oh, there's somebody at your front, and I'm like, oh, it's me. I was walking out to the gate to like lock the gate or open the gate or whatever the fuck it was, and I noticed I walk uptight. I walk very uptight.
I didn't know where you were going with that. Occasionally I will see myself on the ring cam and be like, who is that person? Like, it's
very strange.
It's so like weird being old, and you see yourself like in a camera, like you capture yourself like in the mirror or in the ring camera. And you're like, oh my God.
Well, two things about that. One is, I walk strange, and all of a sudden I realize, like, hey, I could probably drop the old shoulders a little bit, and because I kind of I'm just I walk like I got a stick up my ass or something.
I need to
relax,
stretch
man. Like this life's going to be over before you know it.
I think
chill the fuck out.
More.
Stretching. I actually that's one of the things that I've started doing in the New Year's. I've started stretching more before my workouts, making a difference. The other thing, though, is the reason why, and I was reading an article about this. The reason why we often, when we see ourselves on a ring cam, or we see ourselves, for example, on TV, or you pass yourself, on a storefront window and you catch a reflection, like, who the fuck is that? The reason why is because oftentimes most people actually feel younger than they are. For example, I feel like I'm about 26. And so it's just a jarring moment every time I look up and I see myself looking back at me. I'm like, there's no possible fucking way.
Exactly.
Like, what age do you feel like you are?
I'm like 25.
Right. So we're in the same neighborhood.
And then the lighting in my bathroom is really bad. You've been commenting on this.
The lighting in there is seriously.
The lighting in my bathroom is really unflattering.
It's designed to show every fucking pore.
I know. And I'm like, I look like the sea hag every day. I'm like, it's depressing.
You look fantastic. And I won't hear anything to the contrary of that. I, on the other hand, though, like I look at myself in this particular mirror with these lights, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm the crypt keeper. It's some blotchy, horrifying mess. But so I'll just ask all of you, what age do you feel like you are? Like inside? This is a very common question. A lot of people. Hi, Mom. I noticed my mom is here. Hi.
I don't feel like as much of a big dumb idiot as when I was 18.
No.
But maybe, feels like he's 30.
My mom says she's perennially 30-ish.
30.
372. Wait, I thought for sure you're going to give us a prime number. I don't know why. I just figured. Let's see. Angie's obsessed with optimizing interior lighting.
Ange, maybe when you come,
do us that birthday present for Laura. There you go.
You could just get me some new light bulbs, because every day I turn on the lights and I'm like, oh my God.
It's the worst way to start your day.
God.
Honest to God.
You've started commenting on it recently. Like, what is this lighting?
It's like reality comes along and puts its thumb on your fucking neck, and it's like, no, stay down, stay in a shit mood all day long. Yeah, it's like when a 48 says that's how old you are, dude. I guess no, but the irony is when I was
52.
Is he 52?
But he feels 48. He's stuck at 48.
Brandon says 22 and a half. I like that.
Okay.
Ironically, when I was in my 20s, I felt much older. Like when I turned 23, I felt ancient. And in fact, I think I said I feel like I'm in my 50s right now. There was something about turning 23 that
Did you
felt
tell that
so-
to anyone who was in their 50s?
I
and
might have
did
told
they
it to my
say,
parents.
"Oh,
Mom, did I
you
did I actually say that at the time? That probably wouldn't have gone down very well.
David feels like Jack Benny.
Jack Benny. Oh, Mr. Benny. I was going to do a Rothschild. What was it? Rochester? I was going to do a Rochester impression, but then I thought I don't want to get canceled tonight, so I'm not going to do that. So, kids, yeah, gosh almighty, we've got so much to get to. I don't know why.
I know. There's a lot to cover tonight. A lot.
Oh my God. Lots and lots to get to.
Stefan and Lori.
Yeah.
And now,
Hey, that was I like that. It was like a Foley sound there. That was very good. Hi, everybody. Hi. It's just water. Just drinking water. Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Only Show. It is, I haven't given the date in a while. It is January 6th. Hi. And yeah, what a fabulous, fabulous time to be alive here in these fine United States of America. And in fact, as you know, there are 2 states now that have disqualified Trump from the ballot, Colorado and Maine, with probably more to come. The Supreme Court has said they are going to rule on this, and they're going to determine whether or not Trump can stay on the ballot. The Supreme Court will also decide if Trump can blank.
Oh, okay. Are we doing this?
Yeah, we're doing this.
All right.
The Supreme Court will also decide if Trump can blank.
Who's on the Supreme Court right now? They're going to rule against that, right?
You know,
He stacked the court.
It's generally hard to say with this court in regards to Trump because they don't like him. A lot of these are old establishment types, but they also consider themselves.
He put PJ Squee in there. I mean, he put
yeah, exactly.
He put Amy Covid Barrett.
he did.
I'm using all the nicknames.
Oh my God. He put them on, and they don't like him, and so they're like, thanks for the boost, there, Uncle Don, and go fuck yourself. They're also, they claim to be originalist. Well, the original text says if you've incited an insurrection, you can't serve. It's like being 34. It seems fairly binary. So it'll be very curious. Listen, I'm not an attorney, nor do I play one on TV. I think it'll be very curious to see what they do. Let's do it Gangnam Style. That's very funny. I like that. Gangnam Style. Yeah, do a little horsey ride. Tweet. Get more spray tans. Do Stormy Daniels again. Raw dogged. He raw dogged her. So, who raw dogs a porn star? Really? I mean, you know where they've been. I'll wear his BK crown in official court photos. That's very funny.
He lives in a different reality.
Of course he does.
He's like he's in a completely separate
simulation. Ray just said, get pegged on national TV by Epstein's ghost. I only just learned. I was like 5 days ago, years old, when I learned what pegging is. And I wish that I didn't know.
I think we looked that up the last time Scott Coates said it. And we were like, oh, okay, that's illustrative.
Suck a goat cock on pay-per-view to fund his next insurrection. Well, that was a fine episode of Black Mirror. Remember the one with the pig fucking? Sure you do. Grab him by the penis. Skip the physical. Poop in a golden toilet imported from China. Have to get to sit in the fire engine in front of the White House again. Make that face. Continue to use the phrase "you're fired." These are all fabulous. I'm going to go with the very first one. Do it Gangnam Style. I also would have accepted go fuck himself. I think I decide if Trump can go fuck himself.
Can I have a pen?
I put a pen.
Oh, you did.
I do, and I do for you.
I'm sure you did.
I do.
I'm sure I lost
here you go.
it.
Here you go.
I'm the worst.
You're the worst, Burr.
I'm the worst, Burr. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's pull ourselves together.
Can dance. Good. Has talent. I don't know. Anyway, let's. So here we are. I don't know if you fine folks have followed this story in the news, and I feel like I should probably just play this. Let's do this right here, right now.
Oh, let me contextualize this.
Well, we'll talk about it, but I think let's let it speak for itself, shall we?
Okay. Well, let me just intro this clip.
Sure.
There is a woman who is building a mine underneath her house.
Yeah.
And she's here. Here's her year in review.
Oh, really? This is. Oh my God! Is this going to go all the way? Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. She's building.
So she's from Minnesota, apparently. What is going on here? The veins are getting thinner, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, where's
This
the?
is not the summary.
This is not the
No.
summary. I don't know what happened. I tried to play the other
There's
one.
a
Anyway, the
summary
bottom line
where
is,
basically
she's
she
mining
started
under her house.
excavating
Yeah.
underneath her suburban house,
Right.
And it's been a year. She fabricated an elevator
Yep.
to like bring up stone from her house. She cut into the foundation and everything else. And eventually someone reported her.
Yep,
And her
because-
HOA said, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And
Guess
she
what?
ripped up the letter. And so they called the city for permits and everything. And she was like, I don't have any permits. And it's only my house. So I just have so many questions. First of all, how do you not know you're causing a sinkhole that your house is going to fall into?
Right. So everybody's
Secondly,
saying,
what are you mining for?
everybody's saying there's no audio.
Oh.
So anyway, but the bottom line is, this is a woman who is literally building
Yeah.
a mine under her house. She has like cinder block walls. It seems very, very organized. She has one of those carts with an elevator that
She
brings the
tunneled
dirt up
10 feet below her house.
below her
own house.
fucking house.
And then put in an elevator
I don't
and is
understand.
extracting stone so she can mine under her own house
To quote-
in a suburban neighborhood.
To quote the film Diner, do you ever get the feeling there's something going on we don't know about? Obviously, this woman is she seems like she's got something of a screwless
So if you want to see the video, just Google TikTok mine lady.
TikTok mine lady. It'll
Her
pop up.
house will definitely sink. But also, what's she doing down there?
I can't
And
believe Eric
also,
Atwood.
where is she getting? Oh, they're not here. They're not here.
I don't know why, because I was hoping Eric would actually have an answer to this.
I
To
know.
challenge myself, I'm building a blank under my house. To challenge myself, I am building a blank under my house. It's inviting Hamas for tea. You know, honestly, Christina, the first thing that I thought when I saw that she was building a house, tunnels under her house was, I guess she's doing Hamas's work.
Okay.
Tunnels under Gaza.
Scott Coates, she could be a prepper. You're
Mhm.
not wrong about that. Like she could be digging an underground,
Mhm.
like series of tunnels so she could live under there. But she's not going to be able to live under there when her house falls on that. Like what? What are you doing?
Pizzagate, a Gangnam Style dance studio foundation. That would be probably
Yeah.
the smartest thing that she could do. Seems to me she's digging away at her foundation.
Who cuts into their own foundation? Like that's the dumbest thing you can do as a homeowner, right?
Oh yeah. No, the foundation is literally
Is
that.
the
That's what your
foundation,
fucking house sits
right?
upon. Yeah.
Who sits in their house one day and is like, you know what?
You know what would be a
I'm
great
going to
idea?
mine for stone underneath the foundation of my
Yeah,
house.
get the explosives, honey. I'm gonna start mining underneath
Also,
the
how
house.
does she know how to fabricate an elevator? It's a working elevator. She
So
got a
many questions.
mining cart and it rolls back and forth.
So
Like
many
it's
questions.
a whole thing. Go on
Yeah.
TikTok and look at it.
My mom says koi pond, an ant farm. Let's see. Gangnam Style, that Pizzagate, a gym, an airport, a house, a bear hole, a mushroom wonderland. No kidding, boy. The gym, the thing that I currently call my gym, was a winemaking room, which when we first moved in, we referred to as Dexter's Kill Room. It was a terrifying space.
It had a drain in the floor.
It had a drain in the floor, for the blood to sluice into. There was.
It's so sad that Eric's not here.
I know.
'cause
I
that
can't
was
believe
his first job.
it was
at
his
our
first
house.
job with us. Part of what was required with that job is to literally scrape away the fucking mushrooms. There were
Yeah.
literal mushrooms growing on
Mold,
the wood.
mushrooms. It was so gross.
And let's see, Bear Hole, Taco Bell franchise, Speakeasy, an AI-based taco building machine. That sounds great. Brewery, a sober room, prison camp for shitty people, wardrobe that leads to Narnia, dungeon, level 7-2 of Super Mario Brothers, escape route to Canada, coffin, Buffalo Bill hideout complete with well. Nice. Who are the funniest response to Laura?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go with Buffalo Bill hideout.
Yeah, you bet.
complete
Yeah,
with a
Keith
well. Yeah,
comes in with
that is probably what she's doing.
Exactly.
Down there. But then,
Precious.
but then you
I
guys
got your dog,
you
mister.
guys should really Google this because what she did next was when this went viral,
Yeah.
she made a short film to explain what had happened with the city and with the permit
Literally
guys.
what I was just
Like,
trying to
she-
pull up, but
She
yeah.
hired a voiceover actor from Fiverr to play the civic code guy and everything. Like you should really watch it. It gives student film.
Oh my God.
It's,
Okay. So
It's giving
giving
student film.
Okay. So Laura is going through Costco as she is wont to do. And she passes by this sign and it stops you in your tracks, right?
This was at Lowe's, but
Oh,
yes,
this is Lowe's.
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
So now this brings up so many fucking questions. First of all, yeah, it looks like a French decor. We'll start there. That's table stakes.
What even is that?
Secondly, it's on it's a Brute shoe and glove dryer Presumably electric. If it just sits there, I don't know. I got nothing
I
for
think
you.
it blows. It blows.
Hi,
your shoes.
thank you very much.
I think.
It blows. And it's reduced, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this thing you didn't know existed and that you didn't think you needed was previously $195 is now only $149 just for you. The low price of $149. We started talking about how, this isn't like, a Moroccan bazaar. You can't go in there and just start to. But here's the thing. If it were, the first thing you and I would say would be like, I'll give you $50 for that. Yeah, maybe.
It seems like it's worth $50.
Exactly.
Your mom's like, is that the actual item? Yeah. And so you put your shoe on that or something? It's $150. I stopped and backed up.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That thing used to be $200. I felt like I'm on The Price is Right, and they go,
And we're gonna
"How much is a
lose.
can of peas?" And I'm like, "I don't
fucking know.
$5.
What's a banana? $9?
I'm kidding. I know how much peas are.
I don't
But-
actually. I know.
But
I
if
know,
someone
I don't eat
said,
peas.
"How much do you think a boot, shoe, and glove driver
We would
is?"
sound like
I'd say
$49.99.
$100 marked down to $49.
Exactly. That would be
Not
that'd be-
$195 marked down to $149. That just seems like something's going on, and I don't know.
Well, at Lowe's, it turns out you can also pay $150 for blank. Turns out you can also overpay $150 for blank. I'd watch a Netflix series of Laura shopping and critiquing product ideas. There you go, babe. There's your next. That's your TikTok channel. That's your TikTok.
Oh my
channel.
God!
I love
Also, I went on this same Lowe's trip. Two guys come in. There's like all these people at the self-check, these Lowe's people, right? Two guys come in and they go, "Hey, where's the generators?" And this guy at the self-check with a very strange vocal affect goes, "Generators? Like, yeah, you have them. It's Lowe's, right?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah, we have those." And I
Is
almost
this
said,
a guessing game?
"Are you going to tell them where they are? What is happening with your mouth, with your face? What is going on with you? I don't understand you." Okay, it's like 8 p.m. at Lowe's. This is what
I guess
this is the
yeah.
quality of people you get.
And certainly this is what passes for entertainment at Lowe's.
So
Yeah.
then he calls somebody else. He's like, "They have to unlock the generators. Here you go, sir," whatever. And then I'm walking behind the people who he was jamming up about the generators.
Yeah.
And I almost said, "Did you get the feeling he wasn't going to tell you where they were?"
Yeah. What did he say?
No, I didn't say that because I was like some stranger talking to the
Right.
people. It's going to be weird, but it seemed like the guy was like, "Generators?
Nails? What do you mean,
Yeah.
like the kind you hit with a hammer? Yeah, I
you-
think we got those.
You got a Rite Aid card?"
You got it right.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian,
I
right.
got a Rite Aid card.
Oh, Brian,
It
right.
was like the first time he ever heard the concept of the generator, right?
Yeah.
Generators?
My mom says electric blowjob, which of course is the studio where Jimi Hendrix used to record in New York. Thank you very much. Yodelati, yadadi dee, yadadi dee. That's the little mountaineer guy from Price is Right.
Why is the Jack's Link beef jerky locked behind the counter? Let's all ask ourselves this about Lowe's.
I don't. It must be a regularly stolen item.
is.
It's at Lowe's they've locked it up next to the baby formula, right? Let's see. The space alien that stands there dying for they're drying your shoes. That's exactly right. Let's see. A 3-minute doctor visit.
Somebody said a tour of the house underneath my house.
Kathy says life-saving medication, an alien skeleton, 7 seconds in heaven.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Oh my God, day laborers. Good night, everybody.
Who has made this happen?
Give the point to Scott. I'll read the rest of it. Just give it to Scott. Oh my fucking God. $20 ATM withdrawal. Such a deal. Yeah, well, I honest to God don't. Well, do you agree to this transaction at this? We're literally
Sure.
going to shove it in with no lube.
Exactly.
So, settle in for, you're withdrawing $20. We're taking $20. Try again.
Exactly.
Chains and locks to finish your dungeon you built into your house. The
That's
local,
a 100% markup.
yeah, it is. Local police, I'm sweating. The local police department's end of year ticket party, a Canadian passport, an orange vintage Home Depot bucket. Oh, Homer's bucket. Tour of the Underhouse Mine, a bad parking job, 75 packets of Necco wafers. They sell fucking Necco wafers at Lowe's. Why?
There's a lot of weird stuff there.
Residential mining equipment, a ride on those super fun heavy moving carts. Those are fun. They are fun.
Can't believe Eric's not here. We're discussing all the things: construction, Lowe's, people. Yeah.
Oh, Kathy says Taco Bell for 3. Wow, that was a superb round. You people have outdone yourselves.
Did you sweat a little bit?
I did.
One? Yeah.
Okay, so listen. Moving on to our next story here.
It says 50 pallets of dead plants. That's what I buy there.
Yeah, I was going to say, Laura,
That's
definitely. She knows she's like a moth to a flame when it comes to. So the local Starbucks that's adjacent to where we live in this shopping center, Kohani Shopping Center, is closing. Now,
oh my God, Ange and Fuzz are going to be so bummed. That's where
you always get your, every time you come here, that's where you get your espresso. But here's
now
the
you
thing.
guys are going to have to go inside the QFC to get your espresso because there's a Starbucks inside there too. So but what's crazy about this, there are a million things that are crazy about this, not least of which is, when does a national chain ever go out of business? It is like it's like some sort of strange lunar cycle that causes a fucking Starbucks to go under. Really upset about this.
No, but so anyway, now we find that some local residents have started a fucking signature petition on change.org to try to stop. Listen, forget the fact, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, forget the fact that, we're about to reelect, fucking authoritarian fascist to president. There are 20,000 dead in Gaza. No. The thing we want to get worked up, we're going to get active about this. We're actually going to take political action over a fucking Starbucks closing. And as you say, you can just drive right down the hill, literally drive down the hill. You can almost throw a rocket at the other one.
You can go next door to the QFC supermarket. Starbucks inside the market
with a seating area.
With the delightful is closing.
There's a delightful seating area with a fire. Oh my God, it's so cozy. It's so cozy. Anyway,
I don't know why people are so.
But yes, of course, as I say, Trump, running, he's going to clinch the Republican nomination, the war in Gaza. But you know what? Blank is more. There are so many things that are more important than a fucking Starbucks closing. Blank is more important than a Starbucks closing. Tell me, for God's sakes, let's get help me, ladies and gentlemen of the fine broadcast, help me get our priorities fucking together here. Blank is more important than a Starbucks closing.
Like when we lived in New York, we used to laugh all the time because down sort of near NYU, there were like 3 Starbucks that you could see from each other. We're like, one of those is going to go out of business and someone's going to be like, that's my favorite Starbucks, right? Like,
do you remember in New York at Astor Place, there was a Starbucks where you could see a Starbucks from the Starbucks?
Yeah, I think that's the one I mean.
I think that is the one that you mean. Yeah,
by the Astor Street Kmart.
Yeah, exactly.
You go underground to get to the.
You could sit at the Starbucks and literally see the other Starbucks from across Astor Square. The McRibs return is more important. Let's see. Yeah, Scott says they've been closing a lot of them because they are adjacent to a grocery store with a Starbucks in it, which is exactly the case with this one.
Which makes perfect sense. Like, use the space for something else, right?
I almost went on the Facebook, thread and kind of said, literally, people, is there anything that you have to do with your days other than get all,
Do you want to die? Is that what you
Well, I get ratioed and it's not really ultimately worth it. I don't really give a shit.
Why do you want people to just jump all over? It's, people are really upset about this.
They're
332 people have signed the petition.
$10 espresso is more important than a Starbucks closing. The TV antenna on my roof. Trump's latest indictment. I dare say that
it says having espresso 59 steps closer than the QFC espresso is more important.
My mom's like, they would attack.
They would attack.
I would get ratioed so hard. Having 59 steps closer than the QFC espresso. This is all true. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response to blank is more important than a Starbucks closing?
This is very difficult. Let's see.
7-Eleven coffee.
Like, who cares? The only thing that anybody ever uses that Starbucks for is a bathroom.
Oh,
if you have to pee, that's the nicest bathroom. Whatever.
I think that's generally the case with New York Starbucks. It's like it's a place in New York because, of course, you're out walking all day, right? And every once in a while, the urge hits, and often when it hits, you're panicked a little bit because I'm, oh God, what am I going to do? Fortunately, there's a Starbucks on every fucking corner. It's a great place to go and take a crap and do some coffee, right? Yeah.
Are you talking about pooping in public?
I
I didn't think we were going there.
I don't do it in public.
I'm gonna go with Ange for having espresso 59 steps closer than
Right.
the
Yeah. All right.
So that's
Nice
a
job, Ange.
deep inside joke
That's,
that
yeah.
you'll only get
You know, if you know us.
if you know us.
If you know us.
If you come and stay here.
So you'll notice that I've put on a little bit of fuzz on my face here. It's not an observance of anything. However, you know that in November, it's men grow mustaches. Some men grow beards in January.
Why won't you ever grow that mustache for Movember? You would grow the most divine mustache.
There it is. There.
I'm saying, why won't you grow it?
The-
You could
the-
grow it in 3
actually,
days.
what would be
and
fucking
then you could,
amazing
like,
is a big old
Brooklyn it out.
handlebar mustaches down the side.
Why won't you
Yeah.
do it?
The
Every
reason why.
year I ask you if you'll do it, and you're like, no, I look like a porn man. or
No,
something.
because I would look like the leather daddy from the Village People. That's why. It wouldn't be a good one. Just trust me on this. Men grow mustaches in November. For January, everyone should grow blank. Men grow mustaches in November and January. Everyone should grow blank. My mom says no. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, no, I definitely am not. I'm not doing the mustache thing. I might do it as a goof if I ever, get the hankering to shave this thing off. I would just shave that part off, and I do the big long Fu Manchu
But it would
down
look
the
so
side.
cool. I would get you some mustache wax. Just do the.
I
Brooklyn
thought actually,
mustache thing.
I thought if I grow this part out, then I could kind of curl that up on the side.
Right.
That'd be
Like
kind of
Rand
cool.
Fishkin.
Like Rand Fishkin. That's a computer dude. Christmas trees. Everybody should go
Everyone's
dingleberries.
like, who's Rand Fishkin? And who
Harry
knows? I
Pitts,
don't know.
ladies. Harry Pitts. He was in Six Directions. Or
Kathy says that one long black chin hair
point
that we're all working on. Right.
the balls to vote blue. Thank you, Kathy. A set of balls to keep Trump. Whoa, that's so weird. Kathy and Ray both said basically, balls to vote to keep Trump off the ballot. That's good. Dingleberries, Christmas trees, a belly, a nice comfy belly. That one big
Okay.
black long chin here, a winter coat, weed. Let's all grow weed. Sea monkeys, KFC, chicken embryos. Gross.
I'm glad we're
Mushrooms.
talking about this.
What are we talking
How
about?
do Christmas tree farms work?
I think they work by they go in like 2-year cycles, right? Because you plant them
How
as,
long does it take to grow a Christmas tree?
I think 2 years,
7
right?
years or something.
I don't
right?
know. I think it's 2 years, and so they start with the little saplings, and then you pass those by, and then they get bigger and bigger, and then you're
But
ready.
I feel like
Maybe it's 3. I don't know. Somebody help me
do
out.
they make enough money to I just don't understand how they work. They seem like the one we have here in town always has trees, but do they just import the trees from Costco or something? Like, I don't get it.
I have no idea.
I don't get it.
Who had the funniest? Was this me?
No, this is you.
This is 5. About 7 years. Everybody should grow about 7 years. A little older.
That's what I thought.
An Easter bunny. I think I'm going to give this to. This is a split decision to both Kathy and Ray for their mind meld. I've never done that before, but it was a fine answer. Oh man, you guys, AI is making leaps and bounds in its ability to, well, eventually destroy us all. AI just learned how to blank. AI just learned how to blank. Beep, 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 beep. Weep. Meep. Beep. I have no idea what I'm doing. AI just learned how to blank.
I like it.
The comment was to Lauro. They are a working farm.
I know they're a working farm. I just don't understand how they sell enough to keep themselves open, but it
Mhm.
takes a tree 7 years to grow. Like,
Don't we think that they have other things going on at that, or rather, that's not the only thing that place does, or the people who own it does?
how do they have enough space to grow that many trees?
Well, that's a good question. I
It's
mean,
like the pumpkin patch.
they must
have to
own
buy
that
pumpkins
property.
from Costco, right?
right, but they
I
must.
don't get it.
I have no idea. They must own that fucking property. I literally, we can look at them. With I just learned how to masturbate, learned how to beatbox. I love that. Leave the toilet seat up. Potty. Find the G spot. Fuck.
Mansplain is a good one.
Let's see. Wear a black robe. Well, yeah. Become a Supreme Court justice. Impersonate a clown all over Palm Desert. Learned how to elves. Learned how to rant. Learned how to mansplain. Make Barbarella happy. Hey, that's Duran Duran's job. Figure out what to do for a Klondike bar. Use proper lighting. Boy, these are fantastic answers. Dear Laura, who had the best answer? Oh, wait. She's asking AI right now what it would do for a Klondike bar.
I'm going to give the point to Fuzz, and then I'm going to ask AI, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
It's not going to answer.
It says,
it's gonna
I
blow
don't
us
eat
off.
Klondike bars or make decisions about what I would do to get one. How can I assist you today?
Dan's like, oops, I did it again, Brittany. That was hot. And that was a hot era of Brittany. Wait in line at the DMV. Boy, oh boy. Honestly, I would hire AI to do a lot of these things. Everybody has a morning routine. One of the things that people are doing, I think, in the new year is kind of moving things around, seeing what works best for your morning routine, get the most out of your day. My morning routine: make the bed, have coffee, blank. My morning routine: make the bed, have coffee, blank. Do we know what happened to the Atwoods? Are they trapped under something heavy? Should we worry?
They had plans. They already.
Oh, they'll let you know.
They let me know what they're doing.
My morning routine. That's good. That's good.
They're
should
not
always
doing anything nefarious.
They should always be in touch.
They had things to do. I don't know. Make the bed.
My morning routine: make the bed, have coffee, blank, go back to bed. Scott's going literal. Poop. Yes, of course. Yeah, that's what we do once we have our coffee.
I mean, 30 minutes after having coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, so I rephrased. Name 10 things someone might do for a Klondike bar to AI.
Yeah.
Here's what it said: sing in public, get a silly haircut, do someone for a Klondike bar. I'm not getting a haircut.
No, I'm not cutting it. Well,
Do someone else's chores.
Yeah.
Stay up all night. Eat something really spicy. Do 100 push-ups. Take a polar bear plunge. Get a tattoo. For a Klondike bar?
I don't think so. I'll buy a fucking. Here's the thing with that ad campaign. How much is a fucking Klondike? Just buy the fucking
Is it
Klondike
$2?
bar.
Is it $8? I don't know how much things cost.
I would fish some money out of my pocket, or I'd pull out a credit card and boop, there we go. I've got a Klondike bar. There.
Right.
Problem solved.
Shave your head? No AI. No one's going to do that for a Klondike bar.
Ray says, make the bed, have coffee, bring Sexy Mac. Where did Sexy go, Ray? Where did it go?
Well, it's gone.
That doesn't matter. It will have gone, and he'll bring it back. Go back to bed, says Kathy.
Someone is overvaluing a Klondike bar.
Have 3 espressos.
That is
Cry.
correct.
Dig a tunnel, says David. I like that. Change the light bulbs in my bathroom lighting. Wonder if I died during the night. This is heaven. Oh boy. Wow, you sleep pretty soundly, don't you, Christina? Step through the teleporter. Walk an extra 59 feet for an espresso, says Kathy.
You're going to have to do that because they're closing the store.
Get tickets to Charo, says Memo. Sure, why not? She's playing at the local Indian casino. Question all my life choices. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Someone is highly over. Yeah. Take a bunch of pills and vitamins. Leave the money on the dresser. The money's on the dresser, honey.
What was the song
That's funny.
morning that we had not heard since the 70s?
Do you want to make love?
Oh, that's right. And then followed by "Let's make a little magic till the night is make a."
All I could think of when I hear somebody in the 1970s singing about, do you want, it's just these big 70s bushes just bumping together.
Do you want to make love?
Oh, God. No.
Can you sing that? Who?
I don't know. And that fabric that just absolutely locked in all of your
fabric.
funk, everything smelling like
Do you guys know
overflowing
that song?
ashtrays. And oh, God, it was just, I lived through the 70s, ladies and gentlemen. I lived through it.
Not sexy.
Not sexy. Book my next Botox appointment. Boy, fuck, is this yours? No, this is me. Holy shit. I don't know how. There are some really, really outstanding answers on this one. I got to go with leave the money on the dresser. I mean, that is just a fucking outstanding answer, Christina. That's really great. Miss Manners says that it is acceptable to blank on a first date. In case you're wondering, we've looked it up for you here on The Only Show, looking for your first date etiquette. Miss Manners says it's acceptable to blank on a first date. Thinking about Botox.
Mine under your house.
What I'm concerned about with the Botox is that I like it. What if it like gives me a fucking headache that lasts for 6 months? That's not good. But so many people do it, right? And guys are doing it now, all the time. Guys are doing it all the time. And but I'm just like I'm tired of looking at this. This makes my headache just to look at this fucking thing. I don't know what I'm doing.
I suspect that. I mean, I'll get it every 4 to 6 months. I don't like to make that scowly face, and so I've medically prevented myself.
Honestly, it would be very, very good for me because I constantly, I think I have like the resting.
I have that angry 11s from when I was like 25 years old.
I think I have resting bitch face. That's what I do.
I definitely had it. So.
Runaway screaming on a first date, says Ange. Swipe left, not show up, says Kathy. That's good. Live stream. Keith says live stream. Do a background check. Arrive on a skateboard. Ask AI. Use AI to answer all your date's questions. What the fuck,
It's so
Ray
weird.
and Kathy? You guys are really
That's so
locked
weird.
in tonight. This is crazy.
I
Peg,
know
says-
you are. That's so weird.
Scott says Peg. It will come back
Back
to
to
you.
Peg.
That song has a completely different context now. Vibe, pull a credit report. Ray and I are so in sync that leave the money on the dresser the next morning. Go pantless. Oh my God, dear Laurel, I don't envy you. Who had the funniest response to this man who says it's acceptable to blank on a first date?
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Let's see. I'm gonna give it to Scott for pull a credit report.
Yeah, I like Scott had a
And
couple.
the other answer.
Had a couple really good fucking answers. Out vocal fry or competition. Oh my God.
Because you're an adult, baby.
I actually had
Kardashian person.
a vocal therapist at one point predict that millennials and Gen Zs are going to go hoarse in their later years because of all the vocal frying, because it just basically just scabs over your vocal cords, and by
Kim
the time
Kardashian, same spot.
by the time she gets into her 70s, she's gonna be and she won't be able to speak. Oh my God, fabulous! It's a gift that keeps on giving. All right, I just wrote a hit. So speaking of songs, ladies and gentlemen, I just wrote a hit song about my life. It's called Blank. I just wrote a hit song about my life, and it is called Blank. You can, David says, have a sex change on your first date. That's, hey, listen, it's a new world.
I don't think it's called that anymore. I don't think we're allowed to say that.
It's not
I
called
think
sex
we're
change.
canceled.
It's called transition therapy.
We're
Is that-
canceled now.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Good night. It's been fun. We had a really good time. Had a wonderful
I
run.
just wrote a hit song about my life. It's called What the Fuck.
What the fuck? A day in the life. It's my life. These are good.
Don't you forget.
It's my life.
It never ends.
Oh man, sometimes
Can you play that delightful song about
Which one?
the making love song?
no. I listen. Laurel and I have an almost pathological aversion to the expression "make love." There's something about it that it just makes my fucking skin crawl. Every time I hear it, and it was very popular in the 70s, and you watch films from the night. Why don't we make
So
love
bad.
tonight?
It's
Oh
so
my
bad.
God.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
It scares me out. It literally is. I can't compare the feeling that I get inside when I hear that expression to virtually anything else. Maybe when somebody tickles you on the underarm too
no,
much, you
it's
go,
so bad.
make it
It's
stop,
so
make it
bad.
stop, make it stop.
It's
awful.
so bad.
Rolling by Limp Bizkit. Come on,
lasers.
the never-ending story.
La, la, la.
Anjan Lee Mall.
Okay.
I need a nap. Fuck the shit. Fuck everything. Fuck it all. For the hell of it. Shit. Okay, good. Do
It's
over.
good. It's good that we're all feeling the same.
Wait, what happened? Lasers. Songbird by Kenny G. No. Alexa, play Songbird by Kenny G.
Yes.
No. We haven't done that in a while. Summer is 69. 69. Bet you're happy you're not me. If you're hearing this, I'm dead. Oh shit, that's gonna get us.
And we're copyrighted.
Yeah, can't do that.
And we're canceled.
And we're canceled. Is this me? Yeah, this is number 9. I'm giving this to Kathy for a number very funny.
Alexa, stop! She does not listen to me. She is sexist.
And the 1 in 9, the Waffle Stomp song.
Oh boy.
Is she still going?
I think you should write a song called the Waffle Stomp song.
The Waffle Stomp song. Forget Mexican food and Italian food. I'm into blank food. Forget Mexican food and Italian food. I'm into blank food. It's
There's
a
another
hot.
kind of food.
There isn't another kind of food, but let's pretend. It's a hot new culinary trend, ladies and gentlemen. Forget Mexican and Italian food. I'm into blank food. Tiptoe through the dog shits.
Like, is there
That's very funny.
Lithuanian food truck that we can hit up just to see what that's like?
My wife said cat food.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, the Five Hooks truck was at Kohani. Oh my God, it's that fish. It's a food truck. They do fish, and they do the best fish tacos I've ever had in my life.
You can stop right there at food truck and fish.
Oh my
fish
God.
in a food truck?
More for me. Oh my God, the fish tacos. Anybody who lives in the greater Seattle metro region area, if you ever see a Five Hooks truck, get the fish tacos. I kid you not, they're the greatest.
How are they
greatest thing
refrigerating
I've
that
ever eaten. Oh, I assume that they refrigerate them just fine.
I'm
Okay,
gonna start crying.
street food, bland as fuck food, nearby Starbucks food, orange food, Throwing food, dollar store food, $20, $20 burger and a slice of fast food, airport food, fish food. Let's see, free food, bar food, Cisco food, dude food, gas station burrito food, Instagrammable food, Eagle food. Dear Laura, this is yours. Who had the funniest response?
Eagle. Let's see. Cisco refrigerating them on their dashboard food. That's a good one.
Car hot pot. It's over the manifold. Just do it over the manifold. Yeah.
Mm-mm. It's all so gross.
Spam food, 3D old sushi food.
Mm-mm. This is great. I'm triggered. This whole clue is very triggering. To
You
me.
are adorable. You know
Oh
that?
my God! Thank you.
are so gorgeous.
See, here's why I can't take a compliment, because the lighting in my bathroom is so bad. I literally feel like I look like the sea hag. And then he goes, "You're so cute," and I'm like,
Well, we've worked on the lighting in here, and this is as good as it gets. It takes work to look this bad, but you know, I'm doing the best I can. Who had gas station sushi? We had a lot of sushi going. No food. He said Spankvax food. Who had the funniest response, dear Laura, to forget Mexican food and Italian food? I'm into blank food.
Oh my God! I just saw myself even bigger, and that like I need to move or something. Now I'm like now I'm repositioning myself for. Okay, sorry. Let's see. I'm gonna give it to Scott for gas station sushi.
Okay, very
Because
nice.
that is grosser than a gas station burrito. Who
Right.
would eat that? Would anyone here eat that?
Eat gas station sushi?
Yeah.
No, but I actually have eaten sushi from QFC. You know who has actually really good sushi is Costco. Costco
I would
actually
eat
has
that.
very. You have eaten.
Yeah.
I
I have eaten.
So a lot of us are doing, self-help programs, things like that for the new year. Just new year, new you. Join my new self-help program, 30 Days to Blank. Join my new self-help program, 30 Days to Blank. 30 days to break yourself of all the self-help programs that you do.
30 days to not look like the sea hag.
There you go. That's I'm into that. Let's see. Yes, 30 days to die, says Ray. That really puts things in perspective, though, doesn't it? Right? If you think you're going to die in 30 days, why everything falls directly into stark relief, doesn't it? You know exactly what's important. You prioritize things.
30 days to think about setting a goal. That's good.
Eternal boners.
Yeah.
Oh, that was that. I saw them open to the Pixies.
Wait, Christina, did you say gas station sushi on the last clue? Because I'm going to give you a point.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Let's see. Think about setting a goal. Think about the 30 days to think about setting a goal.
goal.
To a fatter ass. Tolerance, a new Republican presidential candidate. Yes, Buzz. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
I wish. Come on. It's not going to happen, but it would be nice if Nikki Haley, if he dies, then Nikki Haley could maybe be it. That would be about the best possible outcome.
I
we
know
could
that
hope
you
for.
did not just say that.
Uh,
on the
listen,
live stream.
I have heard so many people speculate about
Oh my
that.
God! Don't
out
go into
loud.
this. We're gonna get shut up.
It's not that it's out. Listen, the man fucking eats burgers for breakfast. It's not like it couldn't happen. Forget what I was doing. Cheat on your diet. 30 days to yes. Break my resolutions. Orgasm. Vibe. Come up with something to do in 30 days. Join protest of the week. Hip hop abs. Prep for the colonoscopy. Oh my God. Is this mine?
You need 30 days for that.
I'm giving this to Kathy for a number of funny answers, including come up with something to do in 30 days.
Leather mustache village person.
That's the one everybody forgets. You got the cowboy, you got the construction
The leather
guy, you got the policeman, you got the Indian chief. Boy, and it was played by a white guy, I think. You had the sailor, and then everybody's like, what was the other one? Oh yeah. And we never knew. We never suspected that they were the West Village people.
Yeah,
They're
you
very,
guys,
very gay.
I have a real question for you. How did we not notice that? How do we miss that?
I don't know. It just
Did we miss that?
well, it wasn't ours to get at the time. We were
It was
young.
our parents to
We're,
get.
we're off
right?
the hook, I think.
Right.
But yeah.
We were just doing the YMCA, like not even knowing that. I mean, it's good, it's cool,
Sure.
but I feel like they were hiding in plain sight in a good way.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
how
No,
did
it's,
we miss that?
I don't know. Yeah. All right. I do have one hidden talent. I can blank at will. What is your hidden talent? Oh, fine viewers. I do have one hidden talent. I can blank at will. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, if you
Yes.
care to the power, you should, young man. Is it turns out we're all gay. Bum, bum, bum.
We listened to a musical, like a TikTok, where a guy broke that song down into its parts.
Unbelievable
and it is
how
so much more complex than you would think.
that song is like.
it's so
It's like Bach. It's like there's the little guitar parts you can't even hear, and it's like the clavinet. It is kind of a symphony, honestly. If I'm not, as somebody who has dabbled in audio production, it's kind of a masterpiece. I can self-combust
there's
at
a
will.
lot in that song that you wouldn't even hear, though. There's like a whole horn section.
Sure.
There's a bass. I mean,
Well, you got
obviously
the
there's a bass. There's a there's just more to it than you would think.
Fail. I can fail at will. Summon Salad Man. Hey, dear Salad Man, that would be nice. Can you grind up my salad? I don't really like to eat salad. Salad is bad. I'm constantly spearing a salad. That's the reason why I drink that slurry every day for lunch, because like I want all those nutrients.
You are outraged by salad.
I don't like it. Salad.
You're like, no, this is too much effort for what it
Waste
is.
of time.
Yeah.
Scott says I can drink at will. Me too, bud. Me too. Give a shit at will. Conjure up a hailstorm at will. That could be handy occasionally, right? I could see where that could come in handy. Vibe at will. Burp the Lone Ranger. Come up with answers which will yield 0 points.
And says make love.
Punch a bigot, says Fuzz. Lose
gross.
bladder control. Steal the only show crown.
It's gross.
Not give a fuck. Have anxiety. Mind meld with Rapel. Argue. Hurt myself. Fuzz just got his comment blocked on Facebook. Weep. Rant. Make love.
Oh no.
Dear Laura, who had the funniest response? I can blank at will.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to give it to make love.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff.
It's so skeevy.
Speaking of love, my love language. You all have a love language. My love language is literally love language. I like to tell people how much I love them.
Yeah.
Some people do it through acts of service.
Mine is acts of service.
Remember, my love language is blank. What's your love language, people? Let's all share. Oily massages. That's my love language.
Oh, I was going to answer the last question. I do have one hidden talent. I can become furious at will.
Oh my God, it's the red.
I mean, 30 seconds, right?
It's the Irish, the red Irish
get
in you.
so mad right now about something that happened 5 years ago.
You really can.
I really can.
You can just summon that up.
Legitimately so mad.
Like you would, as a method actor, I think just have to select scenes in which you just get mad over and over and over again, right?
I can't get like sad or happy or anything. I can just get fucking outraged.
Brendan
You
says,
know what else?
Brendan says blowjobs. Receiving, presumably.
Mm.
Oh man, you know how I really show love? Receiving a blowjob. That's how it works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Solitude. Let's see. My love language is mispronounced, says Keith. Ruffles and beer. Mind melding with Kathy. Foreign. Books. Sanskrit. Likes. Cheap sporting event tickets. A clean car. Oh, Keith, you're a man after my own heart, my brother. Ray, I was just literally typing Rapel. Oh, that's so funny. Hookers and blow.
What is it with you guys tonight?
Are you on the phone?
Yeah. Are you talking to each other?
Say this. I love it.
We're going to totally win tonight.
Oh, this is round number 13. I'm giving this to Keith for a clean car. Yes, indeed. Nice job, dude. Speaking of dreams, we were just talking about dreams. Christina was talking about how she wakes up and she is surprised she's still alive. So apparently she sleeps so deeply. In my dreams, I can blank. You and I have talked about this over the years about how unremarkable our dreams are, considering that in the context of dreams, you can literally do anything. Literally do anything at all.
I have like a meta commentator in my dream.
Right.
Like I am myself, and then
Yeah.
I'm also commenting on it. Like I'll be waiting in line at the ATM, and then someone goes, "This is dumb. You can fly."
You can
and I'm
literally
like,
be doing anything.
why don't
Yeah.
I turn into that person? Like why don't I turn into the commentator?
You can go and avenge everybody who's ever fucked you over. Just beat them down. Like just think about all the things you could do in that moment. It's like literally, I'm paying, I'm paying bills at the counter. It's like, what the fuck is going on in this dream? In my dreams, I can afford a house, says Kathy. Sleep, tomatoes. Dream. I can dream about you. Baby, hold me tonight.
Whoa!
I can visit friends. Run so slowly, it's like I'm stuck in molasses. Me too, Keith. Oh my God, there are times when. Also, you ever have this dream where you're driving and it's like your feet can't reach the pedals? I'm like, oh God, I'm trying to stop. And I'm like, I can't do it. My feet are, my legs are too short, or something, or it's just like the pedals. I need to move the seat up. I don't really know. Maybe I should be sitting on a phone book. Remember the phone book? Oh, I talk about the phone book.
The other night I had a dream that one of our friends who is bald. No offense.
Who would be bald?
Um,
Like anybody's bald.
No, it's not you. I'm not trying to like say I'm asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
It was specifically a guy that we know who's bald. He was growing like hair for his head, but he was growing it on his.
Oh, right.
He was growing like a mohawk from his nose and forehead, and I was like, that does not look good. And he goes, well, they're gonna transplant it eventually, and I'm like, is it worth it
Soon?
though? You
No.
have a nose mohawk.
Yeah, you
like,
got a nose
what is
mohawk.
going on?
That's
And he's
not
like,
good.
don't be so critical. And I'm like, this is a dream. Why are we having an
No,
argument
no,
about a
no,
theoretical nose mohawk?
Yeah, it's a
This
nose
is too-
nose mohawk, a nose hawk. Let's see what else. Runs us slowly on second last. Give Rachel a hug. Haunt like a revenant. Oh yes, indeed. Go an entire semester without attending class. Yes, indeed. And then it's the day of the final, and you haven't studied. But if you don't pass this, your entire career in academia is invalidated. Like
That's
they'll take away your high school
right.
diploma. They'll take away everything's gone.
I used to have that dream all the time.
Oh yeah, I mean, and of course, you know, if anybody's ever acted, you have the dream where you're on stage. It's like, you okay? You go, and I'm like, I don't know, what am I doing? I don't know this play. Dance hokey pokey, take a good selfie. Oh Jesus, no shit, Kathy, you and me both.
There
kid.
is no such thing as a good selfie over the age of 50. I'm sorry to break it to you.
Relive
but,
every
that's
real
how it
nightmare I had while waiting tables, says Ange. Get into your car, out of my dreams, and into your car, says Keith. Teleport to Issaquah. Oh, that's it. That's a Tom Waits song. Actually. Lose all my teeth. Yeah, that's a very common one.
That's a common one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the can, dance the Macarena, get a bit jiggy with it. Dance like no one is watching. Two girls at the same time. I'll tell you what I do, Peter. Go to the doctor without talking about. By the way, speaking of two girls at the same time, the guy who Ron Livingston played Peter in Office Space, he's in a show that just got released to. It was on Showtime, I think, previously. It just got released to Netflix. It's called Loudermilk. Quite funny. If you like him, you give it a shot. It's actually there are 3 seasons, so you can binge it. Mom, talking to you. It's a fun show.
He's going to save Starbucks.
In my dreams, I can retire. Let's see, not talk about the past. Have a clean car, says Keith. Save Starbucks. Live in a northern town. Life in a northern town. Oh, hey, mama. This is you, right?
I'm going to give it to Ray for In My Dreams. I can dream
About
about you.
If I can hold you tonight. There.
Whoa.
Round number 15, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 15. Nothing, and I mean nothing, boosts my energy like blank. Nothing boosts my energy like blank. Need a little pick-me-up? Why? Sure you do. Try blank. Nothing boosts my energy quite like it.
Is the answer cocaine?
Well, you wanna get down to the ground. He didn't write that, you know.
Cocaine.
A guy named J.J. Cale, not to be confused with John Cale, wrote that song. The things you learn here on the show, folks. Listen, I give you this information willingly, freely. Oh, no charge at all.
I want to see where the Steely Dan concert is that's coming. But we heard someone.
Yeah,
that
apparently
we
there's a
know-
Steely Dan / Eagles concert coming.
Yeah, well, the Eagles are the opener for Steely, right? Because
Wait, really? Oh, I like
wouldn't
that.
they be because
I bet it'd be just the opposite, but
Oh,
good. At
maybe.
least that if the Eagles are opening for Steely Dan, then somebody who actually has taste has prevailed over the lineup of that show. But you would have to, and so a friend of ours was looking at tickets, and what is it, like $400 something?
Yeah.
It's crazy, something like $400. I'm like, I'm not giving that money to the fucking Eagles. I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm not. And plus, you'd have to figure out when you're going to show up to see Steely. I'll wait for Steely Dan, and really, it's just Donald Fagen at this point, because Walter Becker died. But nothing boosts my energy like OnlyFans. Cocaine Light. Cocaine, Adderall, a bowl of beaver cubes, churros, a deadline tomorrow, the only show, serial killer documentaries, a B12 shot in the ass. Oh boy. That'll get the job done. Methamphetamines.
Can they do PEG without Michael McDonald? I don't think so. Like,
Oh, yeah,
who would do it?
Yeah, they have backup singers that
Oh,
do
okay.
that. Yeah. The final countdown. The funny thing about Europe, that band who gave us the final countdown, they went on tour after they had like that one album, and they hadn't written more songs. So they literally played like a 30-minute set, and they literally opened and closed the set with the final countdown. There you go. See, again, I give you this information for free. This is from me to you, gratis. Use it in good health. I say, a man who can't find the G spot. Maybe they'll do Peg. Yeah. Legend Peg. That's funny. It will come back to you, and it'll be right behind you. Legends of the Fall. Brad Pitt. Sure. Yeah. No, he was foxy in those days. Man chasing me through a dark alley. Sure. Yeah. No, that'll get your energy coursing through your veins. A taser to the nutsack. Fish tacos. My Pornhub subscription. A hopeful election. Getting caught. Cornholio, says my mom. Oh, TP for he needs TP for his bunghole. Let's see. Kathy's Pornhub password. Oh my God.
It's number 15.
This is round number 15. Let's see. I think I'm going to give this. I don't know. I think I want to give. This is a split one again. I'm giving it to both Kathy for my Pornhub subscription, and then to Keith for Kathy's Pornhub password. Those are both fabulous answers. Okay.
It's a strange mind meld with Kathy going on. Tonight.
Clearly.
What is everyone going on with Kathy? What's going on?
All right. So are we adding up the points?
Yes. Are you going to write a song called Waffle Stomping?
No, I'm going to write a song called, let's see. Well, the dog is underneath my feet. She's bugging us because she probably needs to go outside and take herself a pee. Oh, yeah. Take herself a pee. Well, Laura's adding up the points. She's good at that.
Yeah, pause. Your mom just said, "What is Pornhub?"
Oh,
someone tell her.
Somebody. So while we're waiting, everybody explain what Pornhub is.
Everybody explain it to her.
Well, my mom has a question for everybody now. Why don't you explain to her exactly how you can log onto Pornhub and really? I was going to say lose, several hours.
Do you even need to log it? I don't even.
You don't at all. And also, you don't really need that long. You only need 5 minutes if you're good to yourself. You get the job done and you get on with your day. Yeah. You get on with your day.
Pornhub? This is what we're doing here. What is Pornhub?
When you get to a certain age as a guy, you just want to get it over with. You don't even know why you're still doing it. At the age of 55, oh my God.
Oh my God, what is happening right now?
Well, somebody explained
Wow.
Pornhub to my mom. There were a lot of things that I thought would happen over the course of my life, but that's not one of them. No, it isn't. No.
I stopped counting.
Everybody,
I don't even know what's happening.
Let's
right
add it up.
now. Okay, sorry.
Let's see who won tonight.
I completely lost my place after
And
that
if-
last thing.
Ray and Kathy win together. It'll be officially a tie, and we'll leave it that way because they've been having a mind meld. Ray and Kathy have a mind meld. Scott says it's internet porn. Keith says Pornhub is like the library, but you don't need a library card.
Okay.
And then Christina says, you two are far better than Saturday Night Live. Well, I thank you, and I trust that's no jive. Oh, yeah.
The bar is so low.
But the bar is so low because every sketch they do goes on way too fucking long.
Oh my God! After we've been here for an hour and 4 minutes,
I know.
maybe we're Saturday.
Maybe we are. Maybe we've turned into Saturday Night Live. Okay, so dear Laura.
Okay.
What do we got?
So it seems to me like
Anybody went out right?
no.
No.
But it seems like Keith, Scott, Kathy, and Christina are all tied with 3 points.
Well, love that.
Because
Okay.
you awarded 2 points for some of them, and that really jammed me
I
up.
did.
That
It really
made
did. I
confusing.
honestly,
So
I absolutely threw a
between
stick
that
in
and your mom
Laura's
asking what
spokes
Pornhub was, somebody could have won. I just don't. I can't. I can't.
Oh, let's see. The porn is like TikTok for the John Holmes fan. Sure. There you go. Okay, so kids, everybody plays.
Christina says, "Jam, when a website and a content recorder
Love each other very much. That's exactly right. Yeah.
What's Pornhub?
It's free porn. That's
What's
all
the
it is.
difference between Pornhub and OnlyFans? You pay the OnlyFans ladies.
OnlyFans could be somebody you work with. That's the difference.
Okay.
OnlyFans could be your neighbor. You know, and if you live in by like the San Fernando Valley, you know, watching regular porn could be your neighbor as well. In fact,
we know someone who's on OnlyFans.
do we? Oh, yes, we do.
Yes,
No, it's nobody.
that
It's nobody I want
That
to see.
friend of that person.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
that's it.
I
don't
definitely
wanna
don't want to
see
see that at all. Okay, so for the final round, here we are on the final round. I'm not a morning person or a night person. I'm a blank person. I'm not a morning person or a night person. I'm a blank person. Pornhub even. Exit stage right even. Yeah, there are a number of porn compendiums out there. Compendia. Pornhub is probably the best
Porn,
known.
Porn collections.
There's YouPorn. There's X-Hamster.
Pornhub.
You know.
X-Hamster.
What I don't understand is how porn makes any money. That's how do they keep making it? I really genuinely, because if it's all free,
Well,
who's-
OnlyFans makes money because you pay a subscription. to
that part
those
I get.
ladies
I just don't
to pay for
understand
their
how,
stuff.
like regular old, you know, garden variety porn. How do they make any? I don't understand. It seems like kind of a a shitty business model because people are working very hard, very hard, and they're not getting paid that much. I can't imagine. Let's see. I'm a Twilight person. I'm a
Scott is a lay person.
That's very funny, Scott.
That's funny.
I'm a naked dance person. I'm a 420 person. I'm an OnlyFans person. I'm a Pornhub person. I'm a Twilight person.
I'm gonna leave the money on the dresser.
I'm a never pay for porn person.
Yeah.
Sure, we all are in this day and age. I'll leave the money on the dresser person. Sure, these are. Is that everybody? Everybody who's going ashore?
Did you know that the Cash Me Outside girl, who's now called Bad Baby?
Joe Johnson just showed up for the wrong part of the
Oh,
conversation.
hi.
Hi, we're talking about porn, Joe. We were talking about masturbation earlier. Now we're talking about porn. So welcome.
Well, we
You've
were
come
talking
at
about a
just
shoe
right time.
dryer.
Certainly,
Then
we
we
hope
were
your
trying-
children are
yeah.
watching tonight because you definitely tune in just the right time. But here we go. This is our final. If you want to weigh in, you can win. You can literally walk in. This is how this show works. You can walk in at the very end, give a funny fucking answer,
That's
knock
right.
it out of the park, and win. Having not watched any, we don't encourage it now.
Joe, you missed the part where Jan said, "What is Pornhub?" And then we had to explain
went on a
it to her.
tangent. Yeah.
Yeah. so-
I'm not a morning person or a night person. I'm a blank person. Joe, if you'd care to answer, I'll wait just a moment. Or was that your answer? Came at the wrong part of the conversation
Oh,
person.
maybe that
Maybe
was
Joe's-
his answer.
Maybe
Okay.
that was Joe's answer. Wholesome
right.
content for the whole family. Yes, indeed. Okay,
Yeah.
it is time to vote. Everybody vote on who you think had the funniest response to I'm not a morning person or night person. I'm a blank person. Fabulous show tonight. We saw Keith Reynolds in fine form tonight. He suited up and got into the competition tonight for the first time in
that was
several
Joe's
weeks.
answer. I'm the came into the wrong part of the
All
conversation.
right, well, Joe might have just won. That was a funny fucking
That was
answer.
a funny answer.
So yeah, absolutely a stellar play tonight. We had a lot of mind melding. Might have been a subconscious strategy by both Rapel and Kathy tonight. Really, really outstanding mind melding. And I think at some point or another here on the broadcast, we're actually going to have to give a special award for mind melding. Absolutely,
that's
the
right.
most mind melds
That's
that have happened. But everybody, as I say, very much in fine form here tonight on the fabulous
right.
Only
I
Show.
don't see anyone voting.
Nobody's voting?
I don't.
Are you people not voting?
Are you guys
Are
voting?
you people not voting?
Are you
Have
people
you not
not
played
voting?
this game before? Do you not know how this works? Why?
You guys have to break the tie at
People.
the very end.
You gotta break the tie. So who had the funniest response? Bad Babby is that Catch Me Outside girl from Dr. Phil. Okay, Bad Babby.
Bad Baby.
Bad Baby. Not to be confused with Bad Bunny, apparently.
Bad Baby is the Cash Me
Outside
Outside
girl.
girl.
Yeah, I
and
know.
she makes like $1 million a month on OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. Well,
Or I don't know.
I guess they caught her outside.
How about that?
Got her outside.
Wait,
Caught her inside.
Let me tell you how much she makes because
but
it's
do
truly
we
shocking.
have a winner yet?
No, we're waiting for people to vote.
Seriously, nobody's voted. People. Right. So we're gonna see how much money Bad Baby makes.
Yep.
Mhm.
She's earned $53 million.
$53 million on OnlyFans. Well done. Well done indeed.
She has shown her income statements.
And that's not all she's shown. Ladies and gentlemen, hi.
So I guess you can catch her outside. How about that?
Trump already forged the results of tonight's show. We have a 6-way tie, says Kathy. Okay, everybody wins. You're all are winners. Tonight, you're all winners.
Yeah, it is a 6-way tie.
It's a 6-way tie for last or first. I don't know.
Well,
Christina says, when in doubt, vote for Jan. Yeah.
then there's also Scott up here who said Barb randomly, and 3 people voted for him.
I'm
So
a Barb person.
I'm a Barb person. But I don't know. That was before I actually put the clue up. So I don't know what's happening.
Oh, what is happening?
Everybody tied.
Okay, well,
It's a
we've
6-way.
never had that happen here on the show. So honestly, you're all winners as far as we're concerned.
We've all won tonight.
We've all won.
So
Haven't we
fun
all
times.
won? I think we have. Oh, kids, look at this collection of cards here.
Oh gosh.
This is
That's
now.
for the cards marathon.
Yeah,
that
this
we'll have
this is the
day.
one right here that I always have like 2 or 3 left over for every show, and I just put them in the drawer here. This is how many we've
Do you
done.
judge them by quality? Like, do you put bad ones in the?
These are the ones that I'm just like, nah.
the
there's
second
one. For
stringers?
example,
Okay, let's hear some of them.
I've got the fever for the flavor of blank.
I feel like we've done that.
I think we have done that one. I've done this one. I'm getting too old. I'm getting too blank for this shit. Let's see. When you drunk texted an ex and wound up blank. Let's see. I'm just too damn good at blank. So they're not great. They're not great. So honestly, I'm giving you my cream of the crop A-list material every week, ladies and gentlemen. I promise. That is my promise, my quality promise to you. That's what I give you. So
You're giving them the cream.
I'm giving you. Wait, okay, we're not going to do any better than that. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. Thank you. Good.
All right.
Yeah. Bye.